It is I. Went to Walmart, walk around. Got some rubber bands. I'm into this. This is how I know, like one of those things, how I know I'm getting old. You know, I find different things keep me occupied. And one of my main focuses lately is trying to get organized. You know, our house is such a fucking disarray all the time. And slowly but surely, like I'm getting like, you know, different containers and boxes and totes, and this motherfucker's gonna fuck with me, isn't it? Like I had, for example, I have a bunch of different ammunition, different calibers. And don't ask me why I thought this was a good idea, but I had them in these cheap-ass little Dollar Tree fucking trays, and they're stackable, but they're made of the cheapest fucking material, like the cheapest plastic ever. And they're just easy to break, and I've moved them several times, and they're just starting to get cracked, and fuck, I gotta move over. Wish they had the lines on the fucking road. Anyway, so I'm like, why don't I just get ammo cans, right? So I got some ammo cans, like those big metal ones from my uncle Mike. But they're so fucking heavy. Like, just, they're heavy by themselves, let alone with any ammunition in them, right? So I went to Harbor Freight day before yesterday. And it was one of those things where I was trying to keep my mind off of, you know, our dog that we just lost. And I took Roman with me, and I organized all my ammo. And I got these little plastic ammo cans at Harbor Freight. They have them at Walmart too, I just noticed, and they're a little cheaper. So I just bought another couple. Anyway, you know, all my ammo is nice and neat. It's all compact. They're real, like, nice and stackable. Where are we? Peach? Okay. I'm going to Letty's. I feel like some fucking pancakes and some eggs, like a good breakfast. You know, I'm going to go see my buddy Lupita. I saw her on Friday too, but I didn't tell her that I lost my dog. I was with my wife and my daughter, and my wife's like, please don't tell her our dog died, because we had just done it like an hour or two before, and we were crying a lot, and we went in there. We just wanted to have like a good meal, and Lupita was like so uppity, you know, and she's always so nice, and my wife didn't want to bring down the mood, you know, but I'm going to tell Lupita, like, that's why if we seemed a little out of sorts, that's why. Anyway, back to the ammo can. So the ammunition's all straight, and just it's a nice little corner of the closet, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it feels good, you know, do something stupid like that. Like, every time I go to Walmart, I'm buying these totes. So my wife has a ton of fucking clothes. They're just everywhere. And so she's slowly but surely getting her stuff organized and putting in totes, you know. And we made a huge dent in the garage, and we're going to continue to, you know, get the house in order by just getting the right containers, you know. I bought rubber bands. Okay, don't ask me why we have a ton of like electrical, you know, cords, you know, well, not just electrical, but, you know, like the different power chargers, RCA jacks. It's just, we have a ton of them, you know, and I don't know why we have them, but we do, and we usually just throw them in like a fucking shoebox, and they're just all tangled. So last night, I'm just kind of straightening up my little desk area, and I have like a fucking handful of them. What is up with this light? And, you know, I had a couple rubber bands, and I wrapped them up real nice when I was watching TV, and I was like, why don't we just fucking do that? Right? Don't have any rubber bands. So I came to Walmart, really to just, I'm trying to get my mind off of Gannon. Just need to clear my head. I got to get out of the house. And I was going to eat, but Letty's doesn't open up till 8. And I'm an early riser, and I'm like, fuck, I'll go to Walmart. It's open. Got me some rubber bands, and I got me a couple more ammo cans. But those ammo cans, I'm going to use for different things, because they're nice little storage boxes. They're only a little over $6, right? And so I have some walkie-talkies. Like I have 4, I think. 4 or 5. I can't remember. And they're that Bofang, you know, made in China. And they're like walkie-talkie slash, what do you call those? Police scanners. Like you can listen to police scanning. Or police, whatever the fuck. I got one right here, actually.
Frequency mode.
I cannot remember the cops. I was gonna enter it in so you could hear it, but yeah. So that's basically what it is. Just a little nice little walkie-talkies. But anyway, I got a few of them. I got them in some fucking. It's ironic. They're stored right now in an ammo sack, like one of those old Russian or Chinese camo little sack. And I got like a 3-piece sack at the Army surplus store, a big old duffel bag. I got a tactical backpack and this matching ammo bag. But it's loose. And you know what I don't like about those bags is like, you know, you got to dig through it. You know, you put so much stuff in it. They're really useless. You know, it's like I guess what I was trying to say originally was I'm getting older, so I'm becoming more practical, and I want to be a little bit more neat, and I want to know, like, you know, where everything is. And so, and I recorded about this before. Man, this screen is so fucking dirty. I had organized all my tools. I got all new little toolboxes, you know, for all my different tools. I got that all straightened up. You know, I got things like neat. And every little possession I own, I want it to be that way. You know, whether it's my clothes, my shoes, you know, my tools. I really don't have a lot, you know. But I'm just getting storage containers. If I see something just really fucked up and annoying to go through to look for something, then I'm going to correct it right then and there. So I'm getting older. That's my new OCD. And yeah, I'm off today, so I'm gonna organize a few things. Later on today, when my wife gets home, I think I'm gonna go to my brother-in-law's. They're gonna chill out, but I think I'm gonna sand a few items. I'm still gonna go to De Anza College in a couple weeks and sell a bunch of items. I'm getting those organized now, but I have like 3 or 4 projects I'd like to complete to take up there to sell. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna keep myself busy today. It's again, I'm very sad, you know. I'm trying not to cry right now because Gannon is like, he was the most sweetest, gentle giant. He was a big fucking dog, heavy, but he was such a sweetheart, and he had a very menacing bark. And you knew he wasn't feeling good when he was embarking at the mailman. And what sucks is, you know, other 2 dogs who, he was the alpha, right? And the big brother of Victor and Levi, and they don't know what to do with themselves. Like they're missing a piece of themselves. And, you know, I know they're sad, you know, and we're trying to pacify it a little bit and let them know it's going to be okay, you know. And it sucks, man. It's a sucky feeling. Again, it was just such a staple in our lives, and so I'm just trying to get my shit in order right now, and I don't think Letty's is open yet. Oh, maybe they are. Anyway, all right, guys. I just wanted to fill you in what's going on. I'm gonna go see my little buddy in here. I love Lupita a lot. She's such a sweetheart, you know. She's just like, you know, she's like a daughter or niece or something like that, you know. She's just, I enjoy talking to her, and Man, I'm trying not to cry right now. But all right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.